So for the next few minutes, I'd like to show you why Lenovo's data and hard drive protection is unlike anybody else's on the market. What we want to do for all of our system components, but especially the hard drive, is to add layers of protection so that any one point is not a critical failure point. So if we start to build up the different layers, if you take a look at a Lenovo hard drive out of a ThinkPad, you'll see that our first line of defense includes this metal plate on the bottom. Now compare this to, say, a standard hard drive found on many of our competitors. You'll see that the electronics are exposed. This lets in dirt, dust, static electricity. It really is not an optimal design. This does save them some extra time on the assembly line, some extra cost, etc. Now that isn't enough for us. From there, we want to add rubber rails like you see here on the sides of our drives so that no matter how the drive is oriented in your system and banged around, you've got extra shock protection. From there, we add protection inside our systems like our active protection system, which is a little circuit that actually takes and senses motion when the system is moving and parks the head of the hard disk so it can't crash into the surface of the disk. Then we build up the layers by using our roll cage technology, which we'll talk about later. And you can see here how it surrounds the different critical system components like the hard drive, system board, etc. to provide extra shock should the system fall, bang to the ground, get carried around like this, etc. All of the attention to detail even extends to little things like the feet on the bottom of the system. Now if you turn over another vendor's system, you will always see that there are rubber feet. But looking at Lenovo's feet, they're different. Standard vendor's rubber foot is going to be flat. It provides an adequate amount of protection for the drive. Ours are actually ridged. You can see a wave pattern here, plus there are built-in shock absorbers right here. This inspiration came from one of our engineers watching his cat in his apartment, and he noticed that cats can jump from very high distances without getting hurt, and the way they land is on their toes pads, cushioning, absorbing the blow. He then took that design, incorporated that into a rubber foot, and over the years it's evolved. Just that little design change alone has reduced our hard drive failures by 5% compared to a standard rubber foot. So as you add up these different things, the layers of protection, and then you start to add things like our rescue and recovery software, our client security software, no matter how your data is exposed, physical or electronic, only Lenovo has the best data protection on the market.